Hi guys! Welcome to a very Merry Engen Christmas. Today, as you probably saw, we're going to be going over some of my favorite Christmas books from when I was a kid. So some of these might not be available anymore. They're basically just a whole bunch of nostalgia for me. I think that's a lot of what Christmas time is about. It's about remembering all those times that you spent with your family. We did a lot of reading together, and I like to kind of share that with you now. So the first book I'd like to share with you is If You Take a Mouse to the Movies. I love this series when I was little. Basically it starts with the book If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and it just kind of spins off from there. It's like, if you give a mouse a cookie, he wants to go do X and Y and Z, and this is the Christmas version of the book. So he ends up going to the movies and having lots of fun and doing all kinds of traditional Christmas things, and I just really loved it growing up. So yeah, this is one of my favorites here. So as you can see, it's full of popcorn and mice and cute things and snow mice, and I just think the art is super fun, and yeah, this one's a great one. My next favorite one is this really great Christmas classic, Canadian Christmas classic. It's The House of Wooden Santas by Kevin Major. It has all these beautiful carvings of wooden Santas. They're actually real, they're done. The wood carvings are by Imelda George, and it's beautiful. The book is really lengthy, and it's got all of these gorgeous pictures. It follows a 9-year-old little boy named Jesse. Oh, hi puppy. Hi. What are you doing? This is Bullet, my puppy. But this is one of my favorites because it's probably for kind of a little bit older children, probably like the age of the main character. 9 years old, a little bit up from that would be good too. It's a really lengthy book. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so it's a lot of fine print, tiny words, and the story though is really sweet. This one would be good to read alongside with your children. It kind of goes over this boy's first Christmas in his new home, away from all of his friends, and chronicles his difficulties in this new community, dealing with bullies and dealing with this new Christmas. And it's got a really heartwarming ending, and a great message that I think is great to share with your family around this time of year. Alright, so my next favorite is The Nutcracker. This is the adaptation by Janet Schulman, and this one actually comes with a CD too, so it's got the music and it's got the story read out. It's really wonderful. Again, I really love the art in this. I think it's really classic Christmas art. It's really wonderful, and I think it's the perfect way to read the story of the Nutcracker to your children if maybe they're not quite old enough that you'd want to take them to a ballet. I know when I was that age, I really enjoyed it, but my sister was about 2 years younger than me, and she really didn't like sitting through it. But it's a lot of fun. And it's one story that I really enjoy, especially if your kids are into like ballet or anything like that. So yeah, this one's great. The next two books I wanted to go over were Little Golden books. I had so many Little Golden books growing up. I think they're so great, especially when your kids are starting to learn to read themselves. They can go through and read them so easily by themselves, and so easily with help too if they're just starting. And I think this was a great way for me to get some really fun Christmas stories. So the two I have here are The 12 Days of Christmas and The Cat That Climbed the Christmas Tree. And they're obviously pretty different. They're both lots and lots of fun. The 12 Days of Christmas is obviously the classic 12 Days of Christmas, just done in the Little Golden book. with really, really sweet illustrations. I have such fond memories going through this. It's classic Christmas to me. It really is. Whereas The Cat That Climbed the Christmas Tree, if you have cats and you have kids, you probably will like this one. Your kids will probably like this one. This is all about a cat's first Christmas and his explorations with the Christmas tree and with the ornaments on the Christmas tree, which I think is so much fun because when you're a kid, of course, you're always thinking of all the little stories of all your little ornaments on the tree, and I think that's just wonderful. So this is one I really, really like. So this next bit here is actually a set that I had when I was little, and I think this one is wonderful because it tells super, super classic Christmas stories. It comes in a little box like this. It's Christmas pop-ups, and it has 4 stories in it. It has A Child is Born, has Hark the Herald Angels Sing, A Christmas Carol, and it has another version of the Nutcracker. What I really, really love about this one though is that they're all pop-ups. So this is probably not something you want with super, super small children who might break things, but it would be great to read as like a special bedtime thing leading up to Christmas or even on Christmas Eve. But as you can see, it's got gorgeous, gorgeous pop-ups with the angels, and I'll get you another one here. The Christmas Carol is really, really fun. This is a wonderful scene in it. Right where Scrooge is bringing in the Christmas turkey finally. I absolutely adore this. One thing I really, really like about these children's books that tell classic tales is that it's something that when the children are going to be older and they can look back on it, they've already got a little bit of familiarity with these really great tales like Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol. But they've also got this wonderful nostalgia associated with it. And I think that's something that you can pass down generation to generation. Alright, so this last section of books are all books by my favorite children's author, Jan Brett. Beyond Christmas books, she has amazing, amazing children's books, all with kind of elements of nature and Nordic tradition, and I really, really love it. So yeah, I've got a number of books by her here. Not all are specifically Christmas themed, but I think they're really great winter and kind of Christmas books that I just have great memories of reading. The first one I'll go with is The Night Before Christmas. This is the classic poem, but with all of her illustrations, obviously. So it's some gorgeous, gorgeous stuff in here. As you can see, she'll do these little side pictures, and it just really enhances the story. That goes all throughout, and it's just so beautiful. You've got the Christmas tree. It's so detailed. Yeah, it's so wonderful. I can't imagine a simplified version of this, because when I was a child, I remember this filling me with so much wonder. I just loved it. The next book by Jan Brett that I really, really adore is a Ukrainian folktale. This one is The Mitten, and it's about a little boy who really, really wants his grandmother to knit him snow white colored mittens, and she's terrified that if she does, he's gonna lose them, and obviously when she does, he does lose them. What I love about this is that all of the animals, you learn the animal stories. I think it's just so wonderful, and it's just the most beautiful, beautiful art. You can see everyone climbing inside the mitten, and it grows bigger and bigger. It's just absolutely adorable. I love this book so much. I have so many great memories of reading it over and over and over again. I can't recommend it enough. I had this probably when I was really young, like 3 to 5 maybe. but I'll go back and reread it all the time because I love it so much. Alright, the next 2 books by Jan Brett that I really, really love are The Gingerbread Baby and Gingerbread Friends. I love these 2 because they kind of play off the classic story of the gingerbread man, except again with this very wonderful little twist to them. You have, again, gorgeous illustrations. So vibrant and wonderful, and it's just so playful and fun. We've also got this gorgeous open and close thing here, which will be super fun for children, and it's just so adorable. And then Gingerbread Friends, obviously you've got the same sort of thing. Gorgeous lettering, a wonderful story, and so much fun. Alright, so this next book by Jan Brett is The Three Snow Bears. This is her take on the Goldilocks Three Little Bears story, but with an Arctic twist. It's so wonderful. It's full, again, of gorgeous drawings. What I really love about this one is that there's a lot of native representation in it. That's something that I don't think we have enough of. Even in Canadian literature, there's not a lot. So I think this is a really great way to introduce your children maybe to other culture. And I just love it. It's possibly one of my favorites overall. It's not a super Christmassy story, but it is great to read with there's snow coming down and you're all curled up together drinking hot chocolate. I think it's just wonderful. I've got plenty of great memories with this one as well. The Christmas trolls, I love them. These are so much fun. This one is Home for Christmas, and this follows a little troll trying to get home to his family for Christmas. This one here is Christmas Trolls, and it's the trolls just having a whole lot of fun coming up to Christmas. I think they're wonderful. Cute husky puppies, lots of kind of like Norse animals, and you've got your hedgehogs and your trolls, and it's just wonderful. It's about having fun, having wonderful holiday fun, and I really love that one. Home for Christmas, it's kind of got a good tale to it too, because Roll the troll should not be getting up to so much trouble leading up to Christmas, but he does, and luckily it all works out. A great story of family at the end, which is what I really enjoy. And the very last book we're going to go through is Who's That Knocking on Christmas Eve? This is again adorable, has Jan Brett's famous trolls in it, and I really adore the art in this one. This is possibly my favorite. Even like your little beginning pages are gorgeous. It's just so beautiful. It starts off high above the Arctic Circle in the land of ice and snow. The northern lights shimmer in the night like a curtain of color hanging from the sky. I think there's just beautiful imagery in this. It's got such a warm and mysterious feeling. It's a great bedtime story. I absolutely adore it. And again, lots and lots of fun. Alright guys, so that concludes my favorite children's Christmas book roundup. Share your favorite children's Christmas books that you've got great memories of in the comments below. Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this, or if you want to see more content. Hopefully we'll have more content coming up soon, and subscribe if you want to see more of that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, and bye!